Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week June 10th to June 16th, 2016. Our top news stories this week included Hoechlin has been cast to play Superman in Season 2 of Supergirl. We have videos from the 2016 Superman celebration. And a 7-year science study decides who is the greatest superhero of all time. Let's check out these stories more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, Warner Bros. Posted a second BVS 101 video, this one titled Rise of the Metahumans, helping us understand the metahumans and the metahuman thesis to promote the upcoming release of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray and DVD. Don't forget you can pre-order Batman v Superman on Blu-ray and DVD from our online store. Photographer Clay Enos has released a previously unseen photo from the production of Batman v Superman. The photo shows director Zack Snyder preparing to shoot the rooftop scene in which Superman confronts Lex Luthor. Mobius Models, manufacturer of classic sci-fi and horror models, is headed to San Diego Comic-Con with two impressive Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice statues on offer. Limited to 100 pieces each, with only 50 pieces available for pre-order, the Superman and Armoured Batman statues are 1/8 scale, produced from digital files from the film. Superman stands approximately 14 inches tall with base, full colour packaging and collectible cloth shopping bag included. The statues are available for pickup at San Diego Comic-Con only, so make sure to mark the day you'd like to pick up at the booth 2946 near the Mattel store. Funko has announced that they will be releasing a Pop Hero Superman False God variant figure exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. Like every San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from Funko, this year the Superman figure will be limited edition release. Information regarding Funko's booth procedures will be released early in July. In TV news, Hoechlin, best known for his role in the Teen Wolf TV series, has been cast to play Superman in the upcoming second season of Supergirl. Executive producer Andrew Kreisberg said, "Greg Berlanti and I have wanted to work with Tyler for ages, so this worked out perfectly because Tyler is Superman. We are so thrilled and humbled to add another amazing actor to the legacy of this iconic character." You look for Tyler to make a 2-episode appearance at the very beginning of Season 2. In comic book news, a new DC All Access video celebrates Action Comics returning to its original numbering with a video listing their top 10 issues of Action Comics since 1938. 957 issues of Action Comics have now hit the stands, and the series is as strong as ever, and that's saying something. Some of the best Superman stories ever told have been told in the pages of Action Comics. Now with Action Comics entering a new era with Rebirth, revisit some of them with the DC All Access list of top 10 issues of Action Comics of all time. Comic books we reviewed this week included Action Comics 957, which was reviewed by Michael Bailey, who said, "I love this issue so much," and he rated it a 5 out of 5. James Lance reviewed Earth 2 Society number 13, giving it a 5 out of 5, saying, "Abnett gives this comic the kick in the backside it needed, and he's made it an entertaining one to read." Injustice Year 5, Chapter 24 and 25 were both reviewed by T.A. Hewitt, who called the latter a waste of time and space, and he rated that chapter a 1 out of 5. Superman comics available this week from June 15th include Adventures of Supergirl Chapter 11 digital comic has been available since June 13th. Injustice Year 5 Chapter 26 digital comic has been available since June 14th. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 5 number 12 print edition. Justice League number 51. Superman number 1, which is available in a variant cover. 52 Book 1 trade paperback. And DC Icon Superman action figure. While you await the 2017 release of Injustice 2, make sure you've thoroughly explored the adventures in the original Injustice Gods Among Us video game. Grab Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition for the PS4 for $23.26. Or how about the Injustice Gods Among Us Collector's Edition for the PS3 for $69.88. These and other versions of the Injustice video game and Injustice 2 are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman Homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment and DC Entertainment have released an official gameplay reveal trailer for Injustice 2, the superpowered sequel to the hit game Injustice Gods Among Us. Build and power up the ultimate version of your favourite DC legends in Injustice 2. With a massive selection of DC superheroes and supervillains, Injustice 2 allows you to personalize every iconic character with unique and powerful gear. Take control of how your favourite characters look, how they fight, and how they develop across a huge variety of game modes. This is your legend, your journey, your Injustice. Pre-order Injustice 2 for the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One from our online store ahead of its 2017 release. The 2016 Superman celebration took place across June 9th to June 12th in Metropolis, Illinois. Thanks to Ken Sills, we have a number of videos from the 4-day event for you to watch, including video of part of the Superman homepage meet and greet. Mezco Toys has announced the upcoming release of their 112 Collective Classic Superman figure. The 112 Collective Superman figure is digitally modelled to craft a hyper-realistic portraiture. This fully posable figure is assembled on a signature 112 body with over 32 points of articulation. Additionally, this figure features meticulously crafted cloth costuming with sculpted detail to create an amazing collectible. The 112 Collective Classic Superman figure is available for pre-order and should be released in November or December or January. Kotobukiya's lineup of statues based on the superheroes and villains of DC Comics continues to grow, and the latest addition is the modern incarnation of the anti-Superman Bizarro. Bizarro stands just over 8 inches tall, 1/10 scale, and like Artifacts Plus statues, he has magnets in his feet for extra stability on his included display base. You can pre-order the new 52 Bizarro Artifacts Plus statue from the Kotobukiya online store. For decades, fans of superheroes have debated and argued over who is the best superhero, who would beat who, simply who is the best. Well, students from the University of Leicester in the UK undertook a study that lasted 7 years, applying scientific research to come up with a definitive answer, and the answer, which comes as no surprise to anybody watching this video, is Superman. Interestingly, the research indicated that Batman would be the most ill-equipped superhero. I guess that answers the whole question about who would win between Batman and Superman. Michael Bailey and I had the pleasure of chatting with Bill Shelley during this week's edition of Radio KAL Live. Bill chatted with us about fandom before the internet, while also promoting his biography titled Otto Binder, The Life and Work of a Comic Book and Science Fiction Visionary, which you can pre-order now from our online store. That's all the news there was for the week June 10th to June 16th. I'm Steve Younis from SupermanHomepage.com.
Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So, this is going to be a very short episode this week. I didn't really feel like doing a regular episode with the things we've had happen in the last week. Obviously, you can turn on the news at any minute, and they're probably going to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it ad nauseum, trying to place blame, trying to come up with reasons or ways that they could fix it, or ways that we can have it not happen again. And there may be ways, and hopefully we can find those ways. Hopefully together we can form some sort of a decision, come to some sort of actual helpful agreement that might see less and less of these type of tragedies that keep seeming to happen more and more. I don't think banning guns is the issue. I don't think trying to blame one type of religion over another. This is obviously an act of religious fanaticism that does not fit into the normal ideology of any particular faith, which in general are meant to support each other and meant to love and meant to show how to care. These are people that are warping religious ideologies to fit their own agenda, whatever it is. But this isn't a political podcast. This is supposed to be a show about Superman, and I could not do just a regular episode this week. But Superman stands for all the things that I think we all need to try and stand for, especially in times like these and events like these. Instead of attacking one another, we need to try and love one another, try and help one another and try to support one another, especially in times of great stress. I feel very sad for the families involved, the people who will have to go on now after what has occurred, and I will never understand what it is that people get out of hurting others in this manner, in any manner really, but I don't know what benefit comes to them, and I'm sure many of you are feeling the same way, and I didn't mean to bring you down. I think the news is doing a fine job of that on its own, but let's try and, obviously we have to soldier on, but try and be good to each other. And try and be as positive as we can. It's an enemy we can't really reach out and grab. It can happen anywhere at any time, but we need to continue our lives. We need to go out and do things. You still need to go to clubs. You still need to go to marathons. You still need to do things to enjoy life and to enhance life. And we can't be so distraught by this that we don't know how to move forward and we don't know what to do. I'm very, very saddened for everything and for everyone that went through this, and I hope these kinds of things can somehow, someday, stop happening. I just don't know. I don't think anybody knows the answer. But thanks everyone for watching, and remember to try and look up in the sky.